kitchen. My name is Selena and today I want to show you how to make our chicken adobo. In the Philippines, we use chicken or pork adobo to cook it, but today I want to show you a combination of both, and I hope that you will start cooking our traditional food. So let's start cooking. For chicken and pork adobo, I will use 2 pounds of pork butt, and also around 2 pounds of chicken drumstick. Also will use 1 whole onion, ginger, and few bulbs of garlic. Just remove the skin. Slice the onion. Your onion doesn't need to be small. You can just roughly cut it. There you go. And the garlic, I have about 4 or 6 bulbs of garlic. Just remove the skin of it. You can put the garlic just like that, or chop it roughly too. Doesn't need to be perfect. So with our ginger, I will just wash it and remove the skin and cut it also in a shredded way. Wash my garlic, remove the skin. Slice it thinly. Go, and then I can transfer into a clean plate. I have here bay leaves, star anise, and also cloves. transfer it to the clean plate. The ginger, the garlic, and the onion. They will be in the pot together, so it doesn't matter if you separate them or put them together. And make it easy. It's like, you know. Here I have the chicken drumstick. I'll use this pot. I will put all the meat in here, but then we'll cut after it. I will use this pot to put our meat and also the ingredients. First, I will have to cut the chicken. We've got our pork butt meat. So in my pot, I incorporate the chicken meat and also the pork meat. Now we will put our ingredients. We put our onion, the garlic, the ginger, the cloves and star anise, and also the bay leaves together. So you can just roughly cut it and put your onion, your garlic, your star anise, and your cloves together. Now we put the dry ingredients in here. With my adobo, I use balsamic vinegar. With these 4 pounds of meat, I will put, and you can use just the pork meat alone, 4 pounds or 2 pounds. It's all up to you, or just the chicken. So my balsamic vinegar, will put a 1/3 cup of it. This will give the adobo the tangy and the sweetness. And also a 1/3 cup of soy sauce. I can smell it. It smells so good already. And you can use this recipe to make your siopaw. In the Philippines, we make siopaw, and this kind of adobo, you can eat it with rice or just enjoy it alone. If you are doing keto diet, just your meat without carbohydrates, this will also work really well for you. But in the Philippines, we eat it with rice, and also we use the chicken adobo with our the dim sum in you call this dim sum in Chinese, but for us we call it siopao. So in here I will use the coconut palm sugar, and you can use them any sugar you want, but I like the palm sugar. I will put like 3 teaspoons. Oh well, you know, I will put another one, or maybe another one, so make it 5 teaspoons. Okay. And I will use the fish sauce. This is optional. If you don't want the fish sauce, then that's okay. You don't have to put it. You can put salt for additional saltiness. I'll put like 4 teaspoons of fish sauce. And the fish sauce you can buy it in the Oriental market, and also Philippine store, if you can find Philippine store. And of course I use 4 teaspoons of molasses. So in the Philippines we call this inuyat. So in here we call it molasses, and that will give its sweetness and the thickness of the sauce. After you cook it, it will be just so delicious. There you go. Yummy. And one thing that I like to put to make it, you know, more a little bit sour but sweetness, and that, you know, biting taste with the sweetness and the sourness, I will use pineapple. This is chunk pineapple. You can either put just the chunk pineapple or the liquid. So in here, instead of putting a lots of water, I will put just the sauce of this chunk pineapple. So half cup. So around 1 cup of chunk pineapple liquid. And also I will put 1 cup of just clear water. And that's it. We will broil this for 30 to 40 minutes until it's cooked. I will put the stove into medium high. I'll cover the pot and we wait until it's boiling. And when the pot and the meat is already boiling, we will put heat into medium high. So while I'm cooking our adobo, I will be cooking our steamed rice. So I have here the jasmine rice. I'll take 3 scoops of rice. And wash it with water. Wash the rice. Just wash the rice. Wash my rice around 3 times. This is our technique that we use in the Philippines. So you put the water and you use your fingers to measure it. It has to be that first line of your fingers. So we do it. Not yet. We stir it again. And here, I'll put in here, and you can see how it should be. There you go. That's perfect. And see, I used 2 of my fingers to measure the water, and it touched the bottom of the rice. You don't have to, you know, your finger don't have to go below the rice. It has to be on top of the rice. So the finger has to be on top of the rice, and as you can, there you go. I can touch the rice, but I don't go deep under the rice cooker. So I just put it there, like touch the tip of my finger on that line of the rice. There you go. And it's just that first line, and we will cook it. There you go, it's ready. So simple. And then you just brush your rice cooker. Oh, I need to plug it. So I have to remove one of my plug in here and plug. I hope this is the right one. It's not the right one, so I'll find the right one. So this is probably what. There you go. It's already cooking, and I'll find the cup here. We'll wait until it's cooking. We'll wait until it is cooked. We will wait until our adobo is already boiling. If you're in my house at this time, you can smell it. It's good. Okay. And time to time, I will just stir it to make sure that all the juice will soak in that meat. And you can see that and I want that brown color everywhere with my meat. Like that beautiful caramelized color. It's almost done. I think you can cook it for 30 minutes until the liquid evaporated. I don't like when it's too liquidy, so I like all that juice to at least, you know, like 1 or 2 cup of juice with that 4 pounds of meat will be just enough to cover all the meat that is in the pot. So I think we need to wait at least for another 20 minutes. So let's see in 20 minutes. This is the second time that I mix together all of the meat and the juice, and you can see that the beautiful color of the caramelized, that molasses and the coconut sugar. It really works well now. here's our rice, perfectly cooked with that technique. Now it's time for us to try. It's so tender. Now it's time to taste the adobo chicken and rice and pork. So I try first the pork. Is so tender. Really good. And the chicken. And I hope that you will try this recipe from my country, the Philippines. We enjoy this a lot with rice or just eating the adobo pork and chicken. And next time I will show you how to use this adobo to make the siopaw. See you next time. Thank you for watching.